Okay, well, here we are. Welcome to my very first soaping demonstration soap making video, I guess. And hello, this is Helen from Moonlit Soap Work, and this is just gonna be something I'm trying to routinely do from time to time to kind of keep a quick little diary of how I make my soap, and so that I could watch it later and see if there's any kind of mistake or area for improvement. But I figure since I'm doing it, I might as well just post it up and do a little mini YouTube video out of it. Hopefully it will inspire some more people, and if anybody have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment and I'll try my best to answer back. Well, today we are making a batch of, basically a remake of one of my older batch, which is fresh cut roses. It's gonna be kind of a white bottom or natural soap color bottom with like a little bit of pink and a little touch of green into it. Kind of, I like the floral of this fresh cut roses fragrance that I get, and I could smell a touch of green in it. So I would like to kind of express that through with a little touch of green color in the soap in general. Okay, let's make some soap. Here I have pre-measured all my oil and my butter. Basically, my recipes are pretty simple. It's high in olive oil and coconut oil, palm oil, shea butter, castor oil, sunflower oil. Sometimes I switch it for avocado, sometimes I switch it for grapeseed. But this batch, in general, this batch is actually just sunflower oil with shea butter and all the other oil that I normally use for my soap. My oil recipe normally don't change too much. I eventually come to this particular recipe that I developed myself and I like it, so I'm staying with it for a little while until I figure something better. But so far I haven't have any complaint, and I like, you know, a good medium hardness soap with a lot of moisturizing, and that's how I like my soap so far. So let's make some soap. Okay. Here's the oils already pre-warmed up, and then this is the fragrance oil, and I like to pour it into it because I remember this particular fragrance does exaggerate things just a little bit, so if I keep it in the warm oil ahead of time, it will slow down so that I have a less of a chance of getting any kind of seasoning or soap on the stick. Okay, it smells really good already. Well, here we are. And this is the live water that I already pre-mixed up. Now I'm only gonna use half of it because the other half I'm doing another batch of soap. One more cup, just a little bit more. This container has 4 cups and I need 2 of them. So I know it looks like I'm winning it, but it's actually quite precise. Exactly 2 cups of lye water solution going into this batch of soap. Perfect. Okay. Now let's just give it a quick little stir, and nothing reacting yet, which is great because I am a little worried sometimes. You never know with soap making. Sometimes the exact same recipe and the exact same amount of oil with the exact same fragrance, depending on the day, sometimes it just kind of behave a little differently. You never know. Okay, let's give it a quick little spin, just rub the stick a little bit. Just want to come to a light little medium tray. Light to medium trays is what I'm looking for. Give me a little bit more time to work with the soap. Looks like it's a good one. And I think I'm gonna put just a little bit of titanium dioxide into it to give it a little bit whiter soap. Just not that much, just a touch. And just give it a little spins again. Just give it a little touch lighter in color. It's looking pretty good. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Now, let's divide up the soap. And hopefully I don't make a mess. Soap coins. Hate it when I make a mess because it's basically wasting soap that I can use. So just a little bit on this one and just a little bit on this one. Oops, I forgot one more. It's 3 colors. Okay, and this is the oops, the soap is already firming up just a little bit, so we're gonna have to move fast from this point on. This one's is good to go. Let's go in with, let's give it a little bit more on this one. I want one of the pink to be a little bit more dominant than the other one, even though they're more just staying on top. But okay, this is Neon Tootsie Fruity, which I really love this color. It gave you this really pretty, really bright pinkish color. On that almost like bubble gum. Actually, I can't really tell the difference between the Neon Tootsie Fruity from Crafter's Choice and Electric Bubble Gum from Berry because they are very similar in color, which I love both. So I substitute them whenever I can get a good deal on either one of them. But look how pretty this color is. This is a really pretty pink. Love that. That one's good. Very happy with that color. Now the next one is my spoon. Okay. The next one is, yep, soap making the messy business. The next one is this one, which is from Neutral Garden or Neutral Soap Surprise, and this one is actually called High Risk Red, and I have not used this one before, so I'm kind of curious to see what color this final product will be. Kind of a little bit more peachy pink tone, peachy tones of reddish color instead of a bright pink, but it kind of be nice to give it different shade of color of the roses. Obviously, since I'm using so much pink, I'm fashioning my soap after pink roses as my inspiration instead of green. Okay, and then final, this one is gonna be my green. It's firming up a little bit, as you can see, which is fine because I'm not really doing a job swirl or anything this time. It's just gonna be more on top, so I don't really need the soap to be that runny to do that. And let's mix the green in. Beautiful, very pretty color. Love this green. This green is actually coming out really nice, if you can see in the camera. Lovely green. Okay, ooh, really gotta work on this one already. Coming up. Don't worry, it will get in there. Beautiful. Basically what we are doing is this whole thing gonna go to the bottom. And sometimes when soap firm up, normally if it's a problem with the soap, and I learned from so many batches that misbehave on me, that best thing you could do when something happens is not to panic, because Either way, you're still gonna get soap. It might not be the color you want, but you learn to go with the flow. And since you're the artist who's making the soap, and I consider soap making an art form at this point, no one can tell you you're doing it wrong. As long as the soap is safe to use, it's nice and cleaning and moisturizing, it's all good. Okay. Need to use my little spatula here just to get that going. Don't want to waste any of this soap. And same thing with this one. Okay, now beautiful. I'm gonna give you a nice little step. Okay, finish smacking that soap. Okay. A little bit of green. A little bit of that pink that I like. And then this beautiful, bright pink that I have going on here. It's gonna be quite interesting. Sometimes halfway through the soap making, in this process, I'll be like, oh, maybe I should have do a different type of swirl. I do that a lot. I normally mess myself up that way whenever I switch gear halfway, which is not uncommon. Kind of like me going to a restaurant and ordering food. I'll be like, I already know what I want to order by the minute I sit down, but then I'll be staying at the menu, and then when the waitress came to order, take my order, I will like change my mind the last minute. Most of the time I regret it, but sometimes it turned out for the better. So we'll see how this one really gonna work out. Oops, too much. I'm just popping them in, yes. And yes, because it's filling up quite a lot, it might get some little air pocket in it and stuff. But like I say, once again, not the end of the world, just so. Let me smack it down a little bit more. And let's see. Where's my, okay. And it's just sometimes when you're making a batch of soap, you're like, oh my god, it's coming out so ugly, it's not exactly how I want it, or that it was how you want it the night before, and the next day the color totally shift on you, and you're like all upset about it, which happened to me more than once. But surprisingly, those always turn out to be my best-selling soap. So I guess that shows you one person's opinion and not everybody's opinion. So whenever a special soap didn't come out how I like it nowadays, I embrace it. Pink, pretty pink. I get all my soap. Then I'll just do a quick little top. Yes, as you can see, I'm quite a messy soaper. Oh, I'm a messy person in general. Oops. think I got everything in. Okay, let's clean up all this soap. And let's give it one more little smash down. Okay, beautiful. Okay, where is my spoon? Yep. This good old trusty little spoon right here. I think I'm just gonna do a spoon, quick little spoon top. Kind of bring out the color on the bottom a little bit, and the green also on top. This side definitely have a little more green than pink. Let's see if we could fix this just a little bit. I should probably just leave it alone, but yeah, me being who I am. Okay, I think it's warming up a little too much when we do anything else to it anymore. So let's clean it up. Yes, this is what it looks like. And then we are going to put a little bit of glitter into it. Glitter. Where's my glitter? Here we go. Just a little bit of glitter, which will make everything look so much prettier. I don't do too much glitter, just mostly because I think I soap in a temperature that could have been improved a little bit more so that I won't get any more soda ash anymore. But all my soap tend to develop a little bit of soda ash full time, so I'll end up steaming the top anyway, so a lot of my glitter don't end up sticking, which is fine. So there you have it. This is the fresh cut roses, and stay tuned for the cutting video. Thanks for tuning in.